this cookadoo. I had the ruler like doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm Molly the slide cause you do what you do. I might catch a whole lack and then shit on the plate. No, we like a ride when we get to this food. It's top of the silver, it's the teeth of the move. Meant to can't get in, no leisure to move for me. That's some procedures and shit they can do for me. I'm meant to really dumb down, don't wow. I just skip class, but I'll never skip style. Know what I'm on, but I've been here a while.
All right, guys, how y'all doing? It is Let's Talk About It with NiiQ. So today is Friday, and starting off today, I want to say thank you to everyone who's coming to watch. I appreciate it. Last week I was in a little bit of a frenzy, but it's okay. So this week, before I start, I want to give a really, really big shout out to my best friend Shatima. She said a quote this morning that I think is very motivating, and I want to share it. It is called, "I am the gatekeeper of my peace," which is true. You are the gatekeeper of your own peace. Do not let anyone disturb your peace. Do not let anyone come in your house, in your space, that is not meant to be there, and that is not there for growth reasons, for production. Because you are a business and you are a fine piece of art that nobody should take for granted. So I'm going to say it again. I am the gatekeeper of my own peace. I want you guys to say that. Okay. And again, thank you, best friend. So, today we're going to be talking about teenagers. How does it feel to be a teenager and all that stuff. So I have a special guest with me today. I have my writer, my heart, my little mini me, my everything. I have little Miss Deja.
Hi.
She is going to introduce herself. So introduce yourself. What's your name and your age?
Hi, my name is Dr.JRobinson. I'm 13 years old. And yeah.
Okay.
No, 14. No.
I was going to say, I thought that, you just had a birthday. So, Deja, do you want to share with us what grade you're in?
I'm in 9th grade.
And how does it feel to be in 9th grade?
It's okay. It's a little, different because of the COVID. But, just have to do what you gotta do. Yeah.
So, what school do you go to, if you don't mind me asking?
I go to Charter Academy.
Okay.
Of Science.
Okay. So, how do you feel that school has helped you before COVID and then after COVID?
I feel like it helped me more, like, before COVID. Because now that I'm in, like, a 9th grade, I've been there for, like, 2 years now. So now that I'm in a higher grade, it's difficult, but it is, you still are learning more about life, more about, school and stuff like that.
Okay. And can you explain to us how does school work for you? What does it do? Like, what's your schedule right now?
I go to 3 Zoom classes, like every day. On Wednesday I don't have school, but because that's like a catch-up day, but I have algebra, living environments, and art. And yeah, I know it's different from other schools, but
do you feel that having Wednesday off, do you really benefit from having that catch-up day?
Yeah, because I have to catch up on more work and stuff like that. So
okay. With you being 14, do you feel that you are, because of the COVID and you're not able to have like that social life of high school, this is your first year of high school, do you feel like you're missing that, or is it something that you're okay with?
I feel like I'm kind of missing it. Yeah.
Would you say that you're a social person?
Yes, I am a social person.
In which ways?
I like to, hang out, talk to people, have friends and stuff like that, I used to go to parties when I was in JFK, but I transferred to Charter.
Which school would you say is better for you as a person?
I'd rather go to JFK more because I feel like it's way better than Charter.
Okay. So now that you're in high school and you're in 9th grade, right? First year of high school, that's a big thing. I remember those days. What do you think the next 4 years are going to look like for you?
I feel like it's just going to be all computer remotely, stuff like that. I don't feel like we're going to really be going back mostly, but I really hope we do, because I'd rather be in a classroom than on a computer.
The one look that he know that it's...
Sorry, guys. How do you like the remote learning?
The only reason that I really like it is because, we're home, we don't have to be getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to, get ready, go to the bus, and just be waiting there outside. But yeah, that's the only reason I kind of like it, is because we're in the house. So yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to get into some of the teenager questions, right? That get the nitty gritty, right? So how have you felt that your first 2 years of being a teenager, how do you feel they are? Like, have you gotten in trouble? Have you started dating?
No, I haven't started dating yet. There's a couple people that, you might not like. Yeah, I was in 8th grade. I didn't really like a couple girls, but, that was basically it. I never really got in a fight or suspended or anything.
Now, do you have any, like, best friends that you always hang out with or anything like that?
Well, I used to, but now it's just, after COVID, everybody's just distant, so I stay to myself.
Okay. And some of the things that I believe has troubled a lot of the teenagers is the COVID. And if you hear her repeatedly say that over and over, with her being 14 and this is her first year in high school, she is missing out on a lot of the social aspect of school. And she is definitely missing out on that finding yourself, right? Because in high school, that's when you're becoming, right? I don't know if any of you ever read Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, but she speaks about it. She speaks about it takes a long time to become who you want to become. She's still becoming the person she wants to become. And I think that high school is just the beginning part of it. And to having to be confined to your house and at 14 years old is difficult. It's really difficult. If you didn't have COVID, what do you think you'd be doing right now on a Friday night?
I think I'll be hanging out with friends mostly right now. Not like being stressed out about school.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what you like to do. Tell us some of the things that interest you.
Mostly I like to, hang out with friends, family, be on my phone most of the time and stuff like that. Yeah, basically.
Are you interested in any movies that's out right now? Any certain stores?
Well, I do like, my favorite stores are actually Shein and like more so clothing stores, and I like to get shoes and stuff like that. I just gotta, and I haven't really checked out any movies, because since we really can't go to the movie theater,
right?
It's a difficult thing.
So I know that Netflix has a couple of different movies that they're putting out. I think you should check them out. I think it'll be good for you, especially being in the house.
I did check out Mean Girls 2, but they're like old movies, and there was like another one that I saw with Halle Berry.
Okay.
I forgot what that one was called.
Okay. I think you guys should check them out too. Check out these movies she stayed in and these stores, right?
And a lot of seasons like All Americans and Rising Dion and Charm, the new one, a lot of seasons.
Yes. So, where do you after high school? What do you want to do?
I do want to go to college to be a detective. That's mainly what I really want to focus on after high school, and get a job and stuff like that. But I mostly want to just focus on school and going to college and stuff like that, just to get my degree and stuff like that, so I can become what I dream to be.
What kind of detective?
I'm still looking on that one, but I'm thinking like a homicide one or something.
She probably watches like First 48 and stuff like that.
Like 50 Days In or something like that. 60 Days In or something like that. I like that.
You know. So, say thank you.
Thank you.
So, this is my mini-me. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions you want to ask her, ask her. I think that it's good to get the teenager point of view, because in the future, in the next 10, 20 years, they're going to be our lawmakers, right? They're going to be our lawmakers. They're going to be our doctors. They're going to be the people delivering our babies. They're going to be the people deciding what's hot, what's not. So it's good to invest in them. It's good to see what their point of view is, because at the end of the day, they matter probably a little bit more than we do. You know, so she said that she likes Shein, right? She likes that store a lot, where when I was in high school, it was Aeropostale. So Shein is in right now. That online shopping is in right now. So that's probably going to be the new in thing. You know, Aeropostale died down. It's not here anymore. So talk to your teenagers. Talk to them. See what they like. See what they don't like. Because before you know it, they're going to be sitting in somebody's office deciding somebody's fate. And you don't want their fate to be a cell phone app. I don't know the answer to that question. Let me ask Siri.
Yeah.
You know? So, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. So, the next topic that we're going to talk about today is relationships. We're going to talk about different types of relationships and how to maintain different relationships. So a lot of people like to lump relationships all in one, and it is one. It is one thing, but it should also be looked at as several different aspects. So you have an intimate relationship, you have a sexual relationship, you have a friend relationship, right? Then you have a mother-daughter relationship, you have a mother-son relationship, a father-daughter, you have your spouse relationship, you may have all these different relationships. All relationships are equal. Are not equal. That's what I'm going to say. Our relationships are not equal, and they should not be treated as if they are equal. Because I might want to invest more in someone else than you, but that does not mean that I don't love you, or that doesn't mean that I don't care about you on that level. It just means that this person over here needs a little bit more of me than you do. So I just want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Comment and let me know so that we can go in depth into it. That's really all I have for this week. I wanted to make it quick and short so that you guys can get in, watch it, get some knowledge, get some questions, think, and move on. The first video I made was like almost an hour. I think that was way too long. I wouldn't watch it. I appreciate you. The ones who watched the video to the full length, I definitely appreciate you. So on that note, I love everybody who tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to let my nephew continue to take us out of here.
I'ma talk what I roll in this blunt. Nigga want smoke, then I know I got camo with me. 32 and I carry the ammo with me, ayy. Meant to gang everything, started with 15, but that was back in 015. Came up from nothing, went half on a 15. Hit him a lick, it was 2 for the 5th. Flipped on the 5th and took that to a W. I'm feeling myself, I'm blowing down the mist. And burning just stay cause he saw it was lit. I can see through it all cause I'm knowing the shit. EDM, UNDK, trying this over. I'm rolling up Nova, blowing out both, smoking out free throw, flossing the pack. I'm coming cause he knows.
Alright guys, and yes, that really is my nephew rapping. He produces his own music, he makes his own music. Look out for Xavier Powell's Young Meech.